Hello again, everybody. Chris Copper here. I'm all set to count down this week's 40 most played country songs in the nation as they're compiled each week by Mediabase 24/7 for the chart week of July 6, 2024. Got one debut and one re-entry this week. But before we get started, let's take a look back at last week's top three. Number 3 was Cowgirls by Morgan Wallen and Ernest. Number 2 was I Had Some Help by Morgan Wallen and Post Malone. And the number 1 song last week was Your Place by Ashley Cook. Now, can Ashley call number 1 her place again this week? Let's find out 39 hits from now. First, we get started with the second top 40 hit by the sister duo Tiger Lily Gold. Their last time on the chart was back in September of 2023 when they reached number 38 with Shoot Tequila. Their new song is called I Try to Ring On. For a second week at number 39, here's Dylan Scott with This Town's Been Too Good to Us. Well, here's a song that fell out of the countdown last week. This week it re-enters at number 38, the latest by Chris Janson, called What You See Is What You Get. And with that one debut and one re-entry, we say goodbye to two droppers falling out this week, Halfway to Hell and Take Her Home. On with the countdown, up 3 spots to number 37, here's the Zac Brown Band with Tie Up. And moving up 2 spots to 36, the latest by Chris Stapleton, called Think I'm in Love with You. At number 35, moving up 1, Dylan Marlowe and Dylan Scott with Boys Back Home. Leaping 3 to number 34, 10th week in the 40, here's Matt Stale with Break It in Boots. And moving up 2 spots to 33, here's Chris Lane with Find Another Bar. At number 32, up a couple, here's Riley Green with Damn Good Day to Leave. Dropping back 1 to 31 this week, here's Dierks Bentley with American Girl. In his 11th week in the countdown, he's up 2 to number 30, George Burge and Cowboy Songs. Up 2 spots to number 29, Kane Brown and Marshmello with Miles on It. For a third week at number 28, here's Zach Top with Sounds Like the Radio. At number 27, up 6 spots, second week on, here's Jelly Roll with I Am Not Okay. Inching up 1 to number 26, here's Dan and Shay with Bigger Houses. Up 4 spots to number 25, Thomas Rhett with Beautiful As You. Up a couple to number 24, it's the 20th week in the countdown, Brett Young with Dance With You. Up a couple to number 23, and it's 26th week on the chart, Parmalee with Gonna Love You. Up a notch to 22, here's Keith Urban with Messed Up As Me. Leaping 3 spots to number 21 is Dasha with Austin. In his 10th week in the countdown, he's up 2 spots to number 20. Luke Bryan with Love You, Miss You, Mean It. Up 2 spots to number 19, Justin Moore with This Is My Dirt. At number 18, up 2 spots, Tim McGraw with One Bad Habit. Up 2 to number 17, Lainey Wilson with Hang Tight Honey. At number 16, up a notch, Megan Moroney with I'm Not Pretty. It was number 1 last week. This week it's down to number 15, Ashley Cook with Your Place. The 14th most played song this week, up 1, Chase Matthew with Love You Again. Leaping 3 spots to number 13 is 19th week on the chart, Dustin Lynch and Jelly Roll with Chevrolet. Making a big 6-notch jump up to number 12 with his first country hit, it's Shaboozey with a bar song. And leaping 3 spots to 11 this week, Luke Combs with Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. Right, the first of the 10 biggest hits belongs to Drew Baldridge as he leaps 3 spots to number 10. This becomes his first top 10 hit. She's Somebody's Daughter. For a second week at number 9, here's Chris Young with Young Love and Saturday Nights. At number 8, up 2 spots, Cody Johnson with Dirt Cheap. At number 7 for a second week, it's Nate Smith with Bulletproof. Sitting at number 6 for a second week, here's Jason Aldean with Let Your Boys Be Country. At number 5 again this week, it's Brian Martin with We Ride. For a third week at number 4 with his former number 1 hit, it's Bailey Zimmerman and Where It Ends. And here's the fastest climbing hit of the week, up 8 spots from number 11 to number 3. The song has been on the chart the longest at 48 weeks. It's Carly Pearce and Chris Stapleton with We Don't Fight Anymore. The number 2 song in the nation this week, moving up a spot, here's Morgan Wallen and Ernest with Cowgirls. And the number 1 song in country music this week, taking just 7 weeks to get here, this becomes the first number 1 country hit for Post Malone and the 14th chart topper for Morgan Wallen. Their tune is called I Had Some Help. And that is our countdown of this week's 40 most played country hits. Join me again next week. We'll count them down once again and find out who's got the #1 song in country music.